part of it.
This is your stuff.
Yep. Can you hear me? No? Oh, okay.
Oh, here, detect the person.
I don't know. Can you hear me? Okay, talk louder.
Who's your outdoor voice?
Okay. I'm going to try and be loud. How's that? Okay. As interpreters at the Forest Preserve District of Will County, we are environmental and cultural educators. Our role is to connect the public both intellectually and emotionally to nature, history, and culture. Our goal is to educate, connect, and provoke our audience in unique ways. Several decades ago, Freeman Tilden provided a philosophical basis for the field of interpretation. We use his main principles to guide our program and exhibit development. One of his principles is to provoke or guide people in their own discovery. We encourage a desire for investigation and knowledge. This is the story of the art exhibit called The River of Trash, the goals, the process, the results, and what we learned. With The River of Trash, our goals were to help the river ecosystem and connect visitors to it. In Tilden's terms, we wanted to go beyond instruction and straight to provocation. Our goal was to influence people's thinking or behavior by revealing a problem in a unique way, to merge art, human behavior, and water pollution. We decided on a sonotube, a cardboard tube used in construction with a strong adhesive, attached the plastic items to the tube in a mosaic pattern. I applied for and was awarded National Association of Interpretation's mini grant because this project was so extraordinary. Because of the grant, we connected our art project with upcoming events, including a shoreline cleanup, an arts and nature event, and the Smithsonian Institution's Waterways exhibit. On a cold morning in April, a small but enthusiastic group of staff and volunteers headed out to go collect trash in buckets right down there near the Des Plaines River. We chose a relatively small area that accumulated a lot of trash, and we could see our accomplishments at the end of the day. The cleanup made an impression on all those who participated. Participants commented, "It was a real eye-opener. Everyone should do a trash pickup in their lives. Look at all this plastic." Most of the items found were plastic, from the very large to the microbees. Items collected portrayed a history lesson in plastic, from Green Army men to Crocs shoes. There were a lot of straws, a lot of things to flush down the toilet, and even drug paraphernalia. In the end, we collected around 400 gallons of trash. My manager was very pleased that we were finished by the art event in June, not even close. But it gave us the opportunity to show a work in progress. It generated a lot of interest and facilitated good conversations with visitors about the project and the upcoming Waterways exhibit. My manager was also thrilled to find that the tube took longer than expected. And she was excited when it was completed on January 27th, and our Waterways opened on January 28th. The Smithsonian exhibit was organized around broad water topics, like the influence of water on industry, religion, and everyday life. It highlighted the significance of water in the human experience from many perspectives. River of Trash helped us focus discussions for water conservation closer to home. The tube rounded out our trash exhibit, which is on display here for your discovery. The final message of this exhibit highlights that plastic never goes away, and it shows the importance of reusable items like water bottles, lunch boxes, and reusable silverware. An unexpected result of the River of Trash was that it gave people the opportunity to tell us stories. They identified some of the items that were glued on the tube that we didn't even know what they were, like semi-truck ties and fish tank filters. It gave the staff the ability to engage in meaningful discussion about the one-time use of the items on the tube. The mosaic pillar really became the star of the show. It provoked reactions we were hoping for by facilitating conversations. It made people feel guilty, sad, motivated, angry, curious, and more. Visitors came from all around Chicago suburban area, and they left us with some quotes. Surprising information, shocking effects of plastic. Enjoyed learning that the close-to-home aspects were incorporated. The Tower of Trash was a real eye-opener. So sad. The two became a call to action. It was used to encourage people to come out to our next river shoreline cleanup this year, Earth Day, April 22nd, and it's going to connect now our 4th event. Another quote was, "I wanted to do something about the trash in the river, and a cleanup sounds great." Teachers asked to borrow our mosaic idea to do something similar with their students. One of our volunteers wants to take the river of trash to another occasion. This has made us think about creating a smaller, more portable version for future outreach events. We learned that even in the age of information overload, we can still make an influence on people with art. We learned that the trash talks. We didn't have to speak a word to get that impact across. We learned that a homemade art exhibit can sometimes do better at conveying a message than a fabricated sign. We believe that the River of Trash art exhibit was a success. We believe people have been provoked, fulfilling Tilden's principle. We believe that we have accomplished our goals of revealing a problem in a unique way to produce visitor conversation and change in behavior. I leave you with this. In early February of this year, I went to visit the area where we did the shoreline cleanup. There was minimal trash accumulation, and I saw a muskrat run into the water. We are all educators in some way, and I hope that we can keep on provoking. Thank you.
Do we have any questions for Kelli? I think we sort of know where she